Ibrahim Traoré's new security details shock the world days after a coup attempt against him. In the heart of Africa, under the bright sun shining on vast grasslands and old forests, an exciting story is unfolding. It's about a brave lion named Ibrahim Traoré who is fighting for justice and a better future for his people. Ibrahim is the president of Burkina Faso, and his journey represents the dream of freedom for many across the continent. His courage inspires everyone to believe that they can stand up for their rights and work together for a brighter tomorrow. The hunters and their tricks. Africa is a continent filled with valuable resources and natural beauty, but it has often faced challenges from outside influences. Powerful countries and companies have shown interest in Africa mainly to take advantage of its wealth. They promise development and support, but their real goal is to gain access to things like gold, diamonds, and oil. These outside forces, which we can think of as hunters, use different methods to keep control over African nations. Sometimes they use military power, sending troops to support leaders who will follow their orders or to remove those who resist. At other times, they are sneakier, offering money to corrupt officials or interfering in local politics to protect their interests. Recently, a leader named Ibrahim Traoré has started to change things in Burkina Faso. He has taken strong actions against these outside influences by removing foreign military forces from his country. This is a significant move, as it shows that African nations can stand up against external control. Traoré has also canceled unfair agreements that have kept many African countries in a position of dependency. These agreements previously seemed like partnerships, but mostly benefited outside countries while leaving Africa poor. They allowed foreign powers to take the continent's resources at very low costs. By challenging these old systems, Traoré is trying to create a new way for Africa where it can use its resources for its own development. His actions inspire hope that African countries can work together, gain control over their wealth, and build a better future for their people without relying on outside forces. Traoré's defiance. Traoré stands strong against those who want to control him. The people who oppose him show their true colors by trying to silence him, treating him as a threat. They are scared of his leadership and are using all kinds of attacks to push him down, like spreading lies and making serious accusations against him. Despite all the challenges he faces, Traoré shows amazing bravery. He encourages his followers and reminds them of their strength and the importance of working together for their rights. He helps them see that they can overcome difficulties by sticking together and believing in themselves. Traoré is not just speaking to his own people, he is sharing his message with the whole world. He talks about the unfair treatment that many African countries still experience today. By standing firm, he shows that it's important to fight for what is right and to work towards a brighter, more unified tomorrow for all. Echoes of the past, Thomas Sankara. Traoré and Sankara's story. Both Traoré and Thomas Sankara represent the spirit of resilience in Burkina Faso. Sankara was a devoted leader who fought for his country's independence and worked hard to make life better for his people. His story is similar to Traoré's, as both aim to bring about positive change in their nation. Standing against exploitation, Sankara, like Traoré, didn't accept unfair agreements from Western countries. He believed that Burkina Faso's resources should benefit the citizens, not outside powers. By focusing on his fellow citizens' needs, he showed that true leadership means standing up for one's own people. Creating positive change, Sankara implemented many exciting social programs to help people improve their lives. He concentrated on education, healthcare, and rural development, making sure everyone had access to basic needs. He also worked hard for women's rights and cared for the environment, showing that progress can include everyone. A legacy of inspiration. Unfortunately, Sankara's bold ideas were seen as too extreme by some, leading to his tragic assassination in a coup in 1987. This loss was deeply felt not just in Burkina Faso, but throughout Africa. Despite his early death, his inspiring vision for justice and freedom continues to motivate many people today. A new ally, Russia. Recently, Russia has begun to support leaders in Africa, like Traoré, who wish to be more independent from Western countries. As Russia faces its challenges with the West, this support is seen as an opportunity to create new partnerships and challenge the traditional power dynamics in the world. This backing from Russia is important for African movements seeking freedom and control over their own countries. For example, Russia has offered military and financial assistance to countries such as Burkina Faso. This help is allowing these nations to build their defenses and resist outside pressures more effectively. Furthermore, with Russia's support, African countries are finding it easier to express their views in international discussions. They now have a better chance to share their stories and concerns, which can often be overshadowed by what Western media typically presents. Traoré's security. Understanding the risks he faces as a leader, Traoré has taken important steps to keep himself and his government safe. He has surrounded himself with a dedicated security team, strengthened his protective forces, and put in place measures to secure important buildings and communication systems. However, Traoré's concern goes beyond just his own safety. He is also focused on ensuring that his citizens feel safe and taken care of. He has launched programs to fight against terrorism and crime, improve police work, and foster a sense of unity among the people. The hope of Africa. Traoré's story is a powerful example of the strength and determination found within African communities. It demonstrates that even when faced with significant obstacles, people can rise up against injustice and work towards a brighter future. His journey serves as a reminder that perseverance can lead to meaningful change. Through his leadership, Traoré has inspired millions of people across the continent. His actions encourage individuals to believe in their own strength and resilience, showing them that they can overcome past hardships. This message resonates with many, proving that it's possible to push through difficulties and strive for something better. Ultimately, Traoré's impact goes beyond just one person. He has sparked hope in the hearts of countless individuals, promoting the idea that everyone deserves to have their voices heard and their rights respected. His story is a testament to the power of standing up for what is right and believing in a future filled with possibility. Questions for reflection. What do you believe are the major difficulties facing African leaders such as Ibrahim Traoré? How can African countries unite to reach genuine independence and control over their own futures? What part can global players like Russia play in helping African movements that seek freedom? The story of Ibrahim Traoré is one filled with courage, resilience, and hope. It serves as a wonderful reminder that the journey toward freedom can be tough, but it's always worth the effort. Traoré's leadership shows us that it's possible to challenge the usual way of things, stand strong against outside pressures, and create a fresh path for Africa, one that leads to real independence, prosperity, and self-determination. Remember, the situation in Africa is really interesting and full of different layers. It's essential to listen to a variety of voices and think critically to really grasp the challenges and opportunities the continent faces. Let's cheer on African leaders who are dedicated to creating a brighter future for their communities. Remember, the journey toward freedom and justice is something we all share, and together, we can help make the world a fairer and more equitable place for everyone. Now's the time to raise awareness, support positive leadership, and take action in any way we can. Share this message, start conversations, and be part of the movement toward a stronger, more self-reliant Africa.